Welcome to the Relentless Road Podcast. Welcome to the Relentless Road Podcast. My name is Tim Scrivener. I'm joined once again by Ryan McDonald.
Hey.
See, I caught him right as he was trying to take he thought he was going to have a longer intro there. He had a coffee
you never know.
on the way. We've got Jennifer Steele producing.
Good morning.
Is episode number 53. It is March the 9th. We got spring break. Mm-hmm. I mean, we are like hours away.
That's right. Kids were excited this morning.
From spring break. So, Jen, are you and the kids going anywhere?
We're going camping.
Were you? I mean, like y'all gonna travel or just somewhere
we're going.
local?
Well, we're going to Palo Duro, which we've never been there, so we're excited.
What's the weather supposed to be like?
Cold.
Okay.
Like freezing, and they have a burn ban.
The little Grand Canyon, the Texas Grand Canyon.
The Texas Grand
It's
Canyon.
beautiful. I've been there.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of disappointing that we don't get to have a fire.
Well, you're gonna need to bring back a picture from Happy, Texas. Have you ever been to Happy?
I don't think so.
Happy is right out there by the Palo Duro, and I mean, just like
cool.
you need to get at least a group photo there in front of the city limit sign of Happy, Texas.
All right.
Remember when I was a kid, we went out there, and I guess my parents knew somebody who lived in Happy, and didn't they make a movie called Happy, Texas?
They did actually, yes.
See, now you're gonna have to.
About that.
You're gonna have to.
Let's make a good Friday night movie before you go.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody dies.
Ooh.
Oh,
I don't know anything.
No. I feel like it was high school kids or something.
One of those malcontent.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever seen the movie, but I remember that there was one made about it. So when are you guys leaving?
Early tomorrow morning.
Okay, and this could be a multi-day or?
Yeah, we'll go, I think, Tuesday. Then we're going to go to Lubbock and visit my papa.
Okay. And Preston, my son, is flying out early tomorrow morning to Washington, D.C. on a school brouhaha. Looked up the weather, and it's like 20s to 40s and chance of snow on Monday or something.
Yeah, they've been getting like bad storms up there.
Yeah. So
that'll be a pretty good compare and contrast there. Level land, Texas to Palo Duro Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
Mac, you guys do anything? Y'all go anywhere?
Yeah, we're going up to Oklahoma.
Okay.
Hang out near the lake. Tin Killer, something like that.
Okay. On it's up on that's kind of mid-state, east side, something like that? Or is it northeast?
Yeah, northeast.
Yeah, and it is east. And so, all right, you meeting the in-laws up there. Okay, that's right. We spoke about this briefly because we was talking about you and Zach and y'all's, whether or not y'all's going to pull each other down or push each other out.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, very good. Well, I'm going to be lame and sit around and work. So y'all have fun. Some of us got to keep the ship afloat. So I'll be here bailing the whole time.
Water. Get a bigger bucket.
We need to get a big bucket.
Need a bigger bucket.
So it is Friday. It's weigh-in Friday. Mac, last week you were at 386. Where are we at now?
384.
384. So down 2 pounds.
I had a flash of 382, but it didn't stick.
It was just kind of
it was just
hey, wait, no, just kidding. Okay. So 386. So that's down, what do we say? Or 384. So you're down 28 pounds from your Christmas brouhaha. And you're 16 pounds from 368, which is the goal for the end of the month for 330. And then we have, I guess, 6 more pounds from your pre-Christmas. So we're getting back to where you was.
Where the train came off the rails at Christmas.
We're getting back onto the rails there.
Right.
And so where anything different, anything new?
Nothing different this week that I did the week before. I don't know why I didn't do as well this week as I had in the last 3, but there's all sorts of different variables.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get into the gym early enough this week. I missed Monday. So, but I tried to make up for it at the end of the week. But
let's just walk through real quick. So you said you missed Monday. What about Tuesday?
I I don't do anything on Tuesday.
Okay. What about, so if we weighed in last Friday, what about last Saturday or Sunday?
Oh, I did some stuff, active stuff, but I didn't come to the gym.
Okay. What would you do?
Worked on the yard, worked on some stuff outside,
Mm-hmm.
Played with the kids.
So you're physically moving around, nothing structured. And then
I don't ever come to the gym on the weekends.
Okay. And so you hit Wednesday and Thursday,
Yeah.
and you didn't get a workout in prior to the weigh-in.
Right.
Now, did you work out last Friday after the weigh-in?
No.
Okay. So we're working out 2 days a week.
Yeah. Well, I did last week. I did 2 a days, 2 days. So.
Okay. 2 days, 2 days. So we worked out 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there still 7 days in a week? Jack LaLanne, I mean, you know who Jack LaLanne is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, he's dearly departed, but he departed well into his 90s.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was wearing jumper suits for 50 years on TV. I think he was even pre-Disney Club, right? Wasn't he on there getting folks in shape back in the 50s? He was famous for saying that you work out every day you're alive, or that you work out every day. There's no such thing as a day off. If you eat that day, you work out that day. And so just throwing that out there. So 2 days out of 7 days.
I did get 2 days on those 2 days, though.
He keeps bringing that up, but it's still 2 days. We still got 5 other days.
I still got 4 workouts in.
Well, no, we still got 5 other days. I know we touched on it briefly last week that you'd had 2 weeks of foot. So I
still got workouts in there.
You didn't have many. You didn't have many. And so what I'm saying is if we looked collectively at like the last 4 weeks, you probably have less than 6 days that you worked out over the course of 28.
No, there's a little bit more than that.
You're 2 for 7. You had 2 weeks of nothing, and then you had a week you had a couple of days. You may even be less than that. Are we tracking it?
Yeah, it's been down. Absolutely.
Down? I know, but my point being is that we still have tons of room to roll within there.
Absolutely.
To help expedite this, because you've been trying to you wanted a buffer going into spring break.
Yeah, there's no buffer.
So how does that impact, what's your plan for attacking spring break so that you are in the negative when you come back, that you're down below 380? There's 2 different ways. Let me preface this real quick. The kids are out of school, schedule's chaos, you're traveling, it's real easy to get off the rails dietary. Flip side is you're traveling, you're going to a lake, you're going to a place with tons of great places to hike, walk, move, do things. But that's not it's not part of the core DNA of everybody you're going with. So like Jennifer, they've made it a deal over the last several years. They go to Palo Duro Canyon. Boom, they're going to be hiking. They're going to be moving. Mm-hmm. She's going to be bitching at the kids.
Definitely balancing for sure.
Now, she's going to drink like a fish.
Right, and I will eat terrible, but yes, I will walk. I will hike many miles.
It's the exercise can cover up a multitude of dietary sins.
Well, heck, I don't know what Zach's got planned. We may, do relays or something like that. I don't know.
Video the relays.
Sack races.
I was about to say we got some burlap sacks out there.
I know cornhole. That's That's
you're getting a 2-handed workout. One hand's holding the beer, the other hand is chunking the.
Nope. Well, you do have to walk back and forth.
Yeah. Well, that's what the kids for. Johnny, go get me another beer. Susie, go get my damn bags down there. Okay, so relay races and cornhole. I mean, how long are you guys going to be gone?
2-3 days.
Okay.
I'll be back in town to finish out the week.
Okay. When do you guys leave?
Sunday afternoon.
Okay. And so you're going to leave Sunday afternoon, so you're here a couple more days. Then you guys will leave Sunday afternoon. Come back Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah, if we don't stop somewhere along the way here.
Okay. I mean, and enjoy and take your time.
Well, thank you.
It's just, but I'm saying it's the idea of being intentional, of being active, of trying to find every way possible. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to come back. We're going to be at 384. Now, follow this train of thought, and don't get pissed at me here. You're going to come back. You're going to be at 384. And what's he going to say, Jen? What did we hear from Leanne a while back after she had a long spell of didn't really change anything? Well, you're looking confused.
Yeah.
Well, technically that's a win because in
yeah.
the years past I would have changed.
Oh.
So I'm meeting with the guy working out early in the mornings, all right, and he's trying to tell me, well, no, I don't drink that much. Dude, it's been 5 nights of the last 7 nights. Well, but that's better than what it was. Yes, but you're not going to lose your damn belly if you keep doing that. No problem with drinking whatever he wants. No problem with whatever. But if we've got a goal, I don't want us to move the bar. I want this 368 by 330 to become hell or high water. There's no bloody way I'm missing that. So then it becomes obsessive that every morning when I wake up, what am I doing to get closer to that goal?
I like that.
Okay. Does that make sense?
I like that. Yes. I need to come back lighter, not
Absolutely.
the same.
This is a great opportunity to do it. I mean, because you're going to be physically moving and active. You're going to have the opportunity. The weather is warming up. What's it supposed to be? I mean, it's supposed to be chilly, but it's supposed to be nice chilly, at least here. I think next week in the 60s, which 60s feel good right now. It's not like 60s in October where it's like bring out the winter jacket. But, I mean, the weather's supposed to be good. It's just trying to be as movement-oriented as we possibly can.
Yes. That sounds great. Hey, to touch back on a little bit of last week, I don't think my foot was the G word.
The grout word? It was grout, right?
Grout, yes.
Grout?
Gout.
Oh,
Gout.
I thought we were going to go by it.
Okay, because grout you put
Yes.
in
Yeah, you
tile.
put in tile.
Okay.
In between your toes.
And gout is what you're saying that you have issues. Okay.
I think
You
it
don't
was just. I think it was just wore out feet from those shoes. And
is it much better now? Did you get new shoes?
It's dull.
Okay.
It's not sharp like it was.
Do you have new shoes or
No.
okay? Have you still been, because you were talking about increasing your phytonutrients of getting your okay, so you have been doing your bullet and throwing in some kale or spinach and that sort of thing. Did you try any berries?
No, I did not try berries.
Okay. Just, I mean, on the antioxidant side. And so so with all this rest, the foot is getting better is what you're saying.
Nice. No, it's not. It still hurts. It just doesn't hurt sharply. So there hasn't been a. Yeah, okay.
So thank God we got video now.
I
'Cause
deserve
video,
that
if you're listening, I mean, you can't see the faces, you can't see the pauses. And the flip side is
You can hear the pauses.
Yeah, you can hear the pauses. The flip side is, Jen, normally I've been meeting a guy and working out about 5:30 in the morning. This morning our schedule was changed up, so I met him right before the show, and Mac I think was accusing me of trying to get a cheap pump down there so I could look more swole for the camera.
Absolutely.
Here.
What are you doing curls for?
I can neither confirm nor deny. So
Nobody does. Well, a lot of people do curls here. Anyway,
for the record, I was not doing curls.
Hey, a couple things I wanted to go over that I think I need to. I've been using this a little too much.
Your Coke Zero?
My Coke Zero. And I need to get a glucose monitor or something like that to see if this is taking me out of ketosis.
It very well could be.
It could be.
Because your body responds.
Because I've done some research on it, and people are all over the map with it. Like, oh, it's not going to do anything to your...
In relation to keto?
In relation to keto or in relation to your, your glucose levels. And so instead of, it's kind of like half and half all over the place. So I need to see if it does it for me.
But that's boom, right there. And that's what I was about to say. Everybody's body responds a little bit differently.
Because if I did great all morning, I did my shake at lunch, and then I had some good fats at lunch, and then I decide, hey, I'm going to take dinner off because I think I'm going to start
to do some intermittent fasting.
I'm going to start some intermittent fasting, and I'm also going to try 2 meals a couple times a week instead of 3, stuff like that. If I'm having one of these in the afternoon and it kicks me out, and I'm not burning anything after I have this, I need to figure out if this is doing me in.
Are you just drinking one? Are you drinking a couple? Or
drinking too many? It really helps
code
with
for, I'm not real sure, but I'm having a few of them.
It really helps him with like the sugar cravings and stuff like that.
Okay, but if you're truly in ketosis at this point, you shouldn't have sugar cravings at all. So
or sweet cravings.
Well, I mean, once again, it's if you're fully engaged, if you're fully at the point.
Well, that's why we need to measure it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why we need to start measuring it, and that's maybe why the.
Well, you need to get one of those deals over there. I mean, you can read your ketone levels beyond the P strip. I know the P strip has been telling you you're fine, but you probably want to grab.
No, I haven't even done the P strip.
Oh, you haven't even done the P strip? Like I said, if you're having sugar cravings at this point, since this is something
it's not cravings, it's just like, I mean, it's not like, oh, I gotta have something sweet. No. It's just something I'm gravitating to.
Okay, is it a flavor thing then?
Yeah, I guess so.
And then it would be trying to find something else that could satisfy the flavor. Because I mean, I will do that of craving a flavor other than just water, but it may not be that I'm craving sweet at times, But when you get back,
because I haven't been craving like, oh my gosh, I gotta have a cookie, or I have to have a candy bar or anything like that.
You're not crashing and getting no. So it's more probably a psychological craving.
Probably so.
Okay, of it's sunny and I'm not having a beer, but I want something that has that taste and the feel of holding a bottle or something like that. That may very well be it. But when
that's one thing I need to do. I need to get some monitors so I can measure some stuff.
Okay, so when are you going to do this?
I'll get them this week.
Okay, so by next week we'll be able to start monitoring and getting going with that.
Oh.
Okay, and then and I'm just trying to put timelines on it.
Well, I appreciate that.
We're all horrible about. Well, I need to get onto this, and then we don't put a timeline.
You mean
on it,
those telephone calls that you?
Yes, the telephone calls that I'm going to get on as soon as we're done here. Absolutely, as soon as we're done here, they're on one of my lists over there on the other desk here.
And I think one day also I got a little crazy with the peanuts. I needed to calm down the nuts.
Have you tried almonds or cashews or something different besides peanuts?
Actually, almonds are on the other side of peanuts.
Okay, really?
Yes.
So
pecans and walnuts are your best choice.
Okay.
Peanuts are kind of in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Almonds are on the more carb side. And I have almonds too, but...
When are you taking them? Are you taking them in between meals, or are you taking them...
It'd be in between meals, yeah.
Okay. And is it that you're needing something at that time?
Probably not.
All right. Well, and I'm just wondering if it's psychological or if
probably.
It's... Okay. And so the idea of it's so ingrained to snack at certain times of the day, or...
And I don't snack much. And that's what I really like about this whole thing is I'm not hungry all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And, besides the things that are so ingrained in your head, like, oh, I'm not doing anything right now, let's grab some peanuts or something like that.
Is it that, or is it whenever the kids are snacking? Like the kids get home, you got them a snack, or so it's not like that?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So it's more of just killing time.
I don't know about that, but when did I have too many peanuts the other day? I'll have to look it up, but
no, and
less nuts. Let's go with less nuts on the day after Women's Day.
The day after Women's Day, yes. The whole world needs less. What else do we need to start measuring or turning our attention or focus towards?
I need to measure that. I need to figure if Coke Zero kicks me out, if it's messing with my insulin and raising my glucose too much, and then I need to get like a blood meter for ketones
to see where you're at. At one time, didn't you have like 5 or 6 different variations of the Fitbit?
Yeah, there's a drawer with some Fitbits in it.
I think it'd be interesting. I think that you're still probably overestimating your activity on the days whenever you're not actually working out, and I think it would be beneficial to start tracking what your actual activity is.
Yeah, I could do that.
because it's just to it'd give us a good gauge, give you a good gauge, on where you are and what you're getting or not getting or where you're at, and then because it's a vague deal on, okay, I did housework over the weekend, and housework at 384 pounds, yard work, whatever it may be, is more difficult. Okay. But does it enough to generate the fat burning that we're trying to get as we're trying to lose weight? That's what we need to figure out, so that then we can kind of have some benchmarks of, okay, I need to do X amount each day. And so that just as a base, even if it's Saturday or Sunday or, Tuesday or whatever days you have off, that you're still getting X amount of activity in.
I'll see if the batteries are still go.
Well, don't they charge?
They should, yeah.
Just find it.
But they just haven't been used in so long, so I have to make sure they're still alive.
Just knock the dust off.
Do you still do Fitbit?
I switched to the Apple Watch last summer.
She's big time now.
Big time,
Yeah, I was sad at first to lose because Fitbit is awesome about, keeping track and giving you like little benchmarks and achievements and stuff like that. But
so is that the
really
Dick
like
Tracy
this.
watch? I mean, is that the one that gives you messages and everything
but I mean,
else?
it's specifically like it's the Nike Plus Apple Watch, so
so
I use it for running.
Mainly activity tracker.
Yeah, it's awesome, and
So
I don't have to have two different things.
I don't know what my wife's got, but she's got something that links to her phone, and I'm always giving her a hard time about being on her phone too much Facebook, too much texting, too much whatever, especially if we're all hanging out. And so she had made a big deal one night about how, hey, my phone is not in here. I'm just hanging out. She kept looking down, and
I don't even
find out
know,
later.
like,
She's
what
reading.
all it does.
She's still reading all of her texts. She's getting all of her Facebook updates every once in a while. How I found out is because she was looking at her watch, and then she jumps up and grabs her phone, and then I thought, aha, I got her. I was on her. So, all right, we got spring break coming up. Mac's going to be hiking the hills of Oklahoma. Jen's going to be dodging rattlesnakes out in...
I didn't think the snakes are going to be out in the cold and freezing weather.
If it makes you feel better, just keep believing that. What would they be doing? They'll be looking for the warm spot. Up underneath the tent or camper. And I'll stay here and be bailing, but I'll have fun while I'm doing it.
Very good.
So I want to thank everybody for joining us. If you want to follow Mac's story a little more closely, you can follow him at Relentless Road on Facebook. You can go to iTunes, hit subscribe, give us some feedback. You can also go to YouTube, Relentless Road. Find us there, same thing. Hit subscribe, give us some feedback, share this with your friends and family. And we hope today that we've inspired you as you continue to inspire us.